members of Bren Esports trying to gain attention of Axis Bosco.
Oh
Hayes now is going to be a 4v1 here. The Chow will try. For crowd control reasons. In contrast, though, you look in Bren Esports, you got Lolita that can stun, Guinevere that can knock up, Chow without explanation, the Way of the Dragon, Ji Kundo, Liomot knockback. The only person that does not have any kind of utility or crowd control is the carry. And speaking of crowd control, let's control our games for the crowds here. This is the lower brackets for the playoffs. Bren Esports versus Axis Bosco. Round number 1. Bren on the blue, Axis Bosco on the red. Filipino Pride versus the Malaysia Powerhouse.
All right, as we're going to be seeing here, early invasion coming in from the side of Axis Bosco will definitely help them out here. They just got to play this a little bit safe. We don't see any trades coming in because we do see top side there coming in from Z. He is going to be taking off that jungle camp, which I think is a really good choice coming in from the side of Axis Bosco. Whereas Bren is trying to play that shove lane or at least cover up some of the objectives before moving into these fights.
So I just saw UG just managed to actually pick up that gold buff in before Evalex and Long came towards the top side. So thank goodness for the Guinevere managers to actually get that extra goal advantage on towards herself. So now Bren, as said by our pastor here, Hound, it looks like they are going to play the shoving minion to your face kind of strategy here in the early games. As all of the members of Bren Esports are maintaining themselves in the lanes. Not much rotation has been done. In contrast of Axis Bosco, they went all over the maps. They rotated to top for a while. They came to the bot side just to take a sneak peek. But again, they do not stay in their lanes for too long.
All right, so we do see Turtle now being picked out here. So I do see that Bren Esports could actually set up something interesting for them because they might actually contest this fight from the mid side, but numbers are not in their favor here.
That's true. So now you can see Axis Bosco aims to go for a very early turtle here, half HP. EJ finds out that the Malaysian team is attacking the turtle, and Guinevere could not secure that last hit as Esmeralda gets the last one by UJ. Uses the out, the Way of the Dragon pushing. I'm not sure what's that inside. Esmeralda away, and now the damage, the knockback. Lolita goes down. Axis Bosco gets that first blood.
And this is the Axis Bosco that we've been waiting for to pop
but
off.
we're
from
not
the
done yet. Look at the knockback charge here by the Leomod. And oh my goodness, straight off instantly after the first blood.
I like this kind of gameplay coming in from Bren Esports as well as Axis Bosco. Both of them making sure that they are giving best of the best to each other. What I like about Bren Esports is that they are very reactive in how quick they get trades, which I think that's really good. It really shows to the level of understanding for rotations coming in from Bren Esports.
Speaking
However,
about
for
rotations, bot lane, but Scott manages to open the Hurricane Dance before the Way of the Dragon connects by Hayes. Surprisingly, Hayes is playing the Chow. I was expecting Coco to go for it and expecting the Leomor to be on UG. But this is the first time in our global, Challenger Summit to see Hayes playing a hero something like Chow. Even though it's not an assassin Chow, it's a tank Chow, but still a very high utility fighter that can set up traps, can set up plays, being on the hands of the player named Hayes from Bren Esports.
All right, so we're going to be watching Axis Bosco right now going for all these rotations here. Rebo right now actually may move over to the top side here. And because Rebo is at the top side, he will be able to farm safely. And I think in terms of how he fights against Terizla, I don't see much danger here for Rebo.
Yeah, that's true.
Here's
nice knockup. The Way of the Dragon. Here you go, Bruce Lee incoming. Together with Rebo, will take the last hit on towards the Terizla. A very nice 200 goal pickup here done towards the carry. Meanwhile, Axis Bosco will want to trade that kill by taking this second turtle away.
I do like the fact that Axis Bosco was very reactive in that way. They took the proactive stance. So, okay, never mind. They already got the kill over to the top side. Let's at least get the turtle and maybe we'll be able to scale with Kimi picking up some of that extra goal at EXP.
Oh, but Genevieve,
Oh,
sorry,
boy.
I have to cut you down here because Long has been stunned by the Lolita. Here comes Ribobo. Out from existent. Long is no more. Now Evil X will be chasing, has to use the spray. But the way of the dragon catching the rock in the air. Grog is not being focused as the backline. EJ now running very low, giving the kill towards the Kimi. Hayes has to run away, jumping over the wall. Jikundo towards the Akai, but Akai jumping in. But Genevieve jumps in time, knocked back by De Leomon, and Z goes down. And Rebo, as small as he is, playing the carry, gains the 4th kill for Bren.
4th kills for Bren, 2 kills for the side of Axis Bosku. Rebo now with 2 kills in the pocket, and this is going to help him scale really, really well.
Oh my god, UG.
Getting taken down from the side of Axis Bosku. This is not what Axis Bosku wants. They want to deny. They want to take down this Rebo right here. Make sure that Rebo does not scale into the late stages of the game. But if Bren Esports keeps doing this, we're going to see Rebo pop off and destroy everybody when team fights happen.
That's a 2-0 KDA on the marksman of Team Bren Esports. Hayes doesn't mind being humped back here by Akai, but does mind the coming of 4 members of X6 Sport on the top side. So turret will go down to the raid team, and Hayes being blocked back by the Guardian's barrier, but can he simply just shumpo inside of it just to avoid. By the way, look at that lockdown towards the Leomon, but Hayes trying to get their attention away from the Leomon, but Hayes will go down, but Genevieve will knock up Long. Long has been charged to the back. Esmeralda is no more. Now Bren, it looks like they want to go for another fight, but their focus now is on bottom lane. You can see Lolita together with Carry almost getting the kill on towards Terizla. Running very low, smashing the ground just like Thor. But unlike the Ragnarok of that Lightning God, he can't survive for so long.
All right, we did see the bottom side turret for the side of Bren Esports now, for the side of Axis Bosku go down. So this is where the game is relatively even. I think there's only like 100, 200 goal difference here, which is negligible between these two teams. However, we do see that a lot of the goal has been funneled towards Rebo and mostly towards Rebo. So I think that's a really, really good sign that Bren Esports may actually pop up in the later stages of the game. Whereas Axis Bosku, they do have 4 kills and 2 turrets. It's a relatively even game, but I give the slight advantage towards Bren because they seem to be getting closer and closer towards that mid-game spike where Carry gets a few items and moves on to the lane. Oh, beautiful stuff there being shot down to Evil X.
But Evil X just simply ults away. But the stun was good just because there's a turret there. It will be a very risky move for Bren Esports to start a fight. And now Hayes is hazing around at bottom lane, monitoring the movement of Axis Bosku as Bren Esports secures their first turtle of the game. And the push is coming on towards mid-side. Rebo has to position well here, as we have seen time and time again. Sometimes Rebo overextended.
Yeah, sometimes Rebo overextends, and that's not a really good sign there. Oh boy, Evil X now in a little bit of trouble, but he is tanky to a sense that he will be able to sustain the damage. I don't think that there is going to be any commitment here coming in from the side of Bren Esports. Oh wait, I spoke too soon.
Nice knockup here. Genevieve coming up. Here's the ult by the Lolita. Might get the stun out to Evil X. No, he's actually charging the immunity. See, jumping in on towards Genevieve. Now, Lolita tries to save the day. This is going to be a 2v4 or 5, I'm not sure. But all I know that Long manages to get a kill on towards Lolita. And Hayes at the back could not set up anything as Bren Esports is now down by 1 member.
Now, this is not very good for the side of Bren Esports here. EJ was a pretty important member of the team here as the main frontline shield. Let's take a look at itemization. Break it down for us, Mats.
Well, see Halbert on the side of Leomon. That's a very early item here for that fight on the side of Bren Esports together with Bloodlust Axe. Endless Battle, Golden Staff, that's the usual core item for carry. However, on the side of Axis Bosku, BOD is the attention item here that has been picked up by Kimi, and also Bloodlust Axe by Terizla. Calamity Reaper as well on Esmeralda.
Scott.
But you can see that Scott locking in the Leomon and will be the victim of the demise of Axis Bosku. Sorry. Now Hayes, luckily he's a bit tanky, can actually tank off the damage from the two members of Axis Bosco. But now mid-lane Rebo coming in.
Boy.
The knockout by UJ. Tremendous gameplay here set up by Bren Esports. And also securing the 5th tower for Bren.
All right, so we're going to be seeing here, coming in from the side of Bren are going to be moving towards the Lord. Bren should actually consider taking up a trap here for the side of Axis Bosco, but it seems that Axis Bosco is pretty desperate in terms of...
trap. You're calling it right, man. The trap was good, but UG did not actually out properly. But no, the out was disrupted by the Akai. Kimi gets a good kill here. Was going to have to flicker away. EJ opens up the shield. Rebo wants this fight to continue on. The way of the dragon towards Esmeralda. Rebo overextended just a little bit, being saved here by Hayes. Now Long dying for the blood of Carry, chasing the marksman. Gunner's barrier is good, but the setback is that Rebo manages to escape. EJ together with Hayes has to give room for the marksman to go away, and Lolita is sacrificed here. But however, on the top side, Coco poking in towards the base of Axis Bosco by taking the 2nd tier tower on the top side again.
As we can see here, Evil X right now is going to be pushing over to Z. 3 members now looking to prioritize Hayes, but Hayes will be able to get away quiet, safe, and sound here. He's got to be careful that he doesn't get caught with Z. Z already inside that bush right there.
Yeah, and he has recalled going to top side where Coco was actually trying to attempt a split push here, while the other members of Bren Esports trying to gain attention of Axis Bosco. Hayes now is going to be a 4v1 here. The Chow will try to escape for awaiting reinforcements. Yes, Ganavia going to the back line, but could not get it out right here as Hurricane Dust has been opened by the Akai. Yuji is still alive. Here Coco as well. Phantom Sia has been come up. They want the Kimi straight away. Coco gets the first kill on towards that fight. Kimi goes down. Long running very low, but Rebo will try and take care of his position properly. And Rizla opens up here, knocks the ground. Z will try to fall back, and Rebo could not actually exert damage. However, they managed to actually fend off Axis Bosco, giving them maybe the room or chance to actually gain the first lot.
Well, I do like what is happening here, coming in from the side of Bosco as well as Bren Esports. Both those teams played it really well. However, I felt like Axis Bosco was the one that walked away a little bit more with advantages in that previous fight. However, don't get me wrong, we've got a lot of players here that have a very good understanding of how to stall and what kind of victory conditions that they need.
So now, despite Axis Bosco leading in the kills 9-7, goal advantage is in the hands of the Filipino team at right around 3,000 gold. Bren Esports as well has acquired more turrets than Axis Bosco. Itemization-wise, it's almost on the same par. Both carries and also majors acquires the items that they want. However, Ganavia looks like she gained a bit more items than Esmeralda, as fleeting time, double tiers, and concentrated energy on the side of that mage for Bren Esports.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing here Axis Evil...
Not mage, I mean magical damage.
Yeah, magical damage, yeah. So as we're going to be seeing Evil X right now, trying his best to actually get an angle to catch out Hayes, but the problem with Hayes is that he will be able to Shunpo over the wall, or at least Jeet Kundo over the wall, so that's not exactly a thing that a lot of people want to have a fence to see, right? So coming in here, Hayes has got to be locked up as quickly as possible, and he needs to get taken down very, very quickly. Mainly because if you let Hayes get comfortable, he will look for a way to destroy you.
So Rebo will start off with the lot as the other members of Bren communicated to him that Axis Bosco is still quite far. Genevieve and EJ try to actually defend Rebo. That is now taking the lot, but however, due to the fact that Akai and Esmeralda did not actually care about the two defenders over there, the lot has been resetted. Hayes tries to make an attempt on towards the members of Axis Bosco. The World of Dragon did not connect, and a little bit of a stalemate here from both teams. Coco could not do the split push as Esmeralda approaches him.
All right, as the push is going to be coming in here, we do see Rebo as well as other members of BRE now trying to contest that Lord, but it's got to be careful though because Scott is coming close, and it seems that Evil X also is nearby. Oh, we do see EJ.
Yeah, Genevieve tries to jump onto his Evil X, but a little bit too short though.
All right, so there is a possibility here that... There is a possibility that the Ash may get shot.
The
As in,
Ash?
like, excuse me,
Kimi?
yo! Oh, yo. So anyway, okay, never mind. Anyway, I was seeing something, I saw something, I saw Axis, but I pronounced it as Ash.
Okay, understand.
So, oh my goodness. What a day today. So anyway, when we look at Axis, right? Axis.
All right, okay.
They need to get into a positioning whereby they need to contest onto this Lord. We do see BRE right now getting into a very interesting spot here.
But yeah, I think it's just a debate, but he's again tries to attempt to actually the Way of the Dragon to the target that he wanted but could not get that position right. EJ as well now standing in front. Finally, maybe Hayes, the Way of the Dragon, has to go for the block instead. Now here comes Genevieve. Wants thing to go
Look
for
at
the
Rebo.
combo, but Genevieve goes down. But Rebo has the space to do the attack. The stun by Lolita is what they need. Rebo pulling in all that attacks and who almost a wipe out here. 4 guys from Axis point go down. Here comes the cavalry, ladies and gentlemen. And there you go. Wipe out by Bren Esports. Talaga Breglang Malakas. They are going to end this Iyong Ang Wakas by Bren Esports. Then, ladies and gentlemen, Hound, I know they're speechless, but it looks like Bren is gonna win round number 1.
Round, that's all I understood.
Yeah, okay.
Round number 1. But anyway, that was exciting. Man, that was just beautifully done.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.